Retired Mindset 5-Minute Friday. Short episodes in 5 minutes or less.
Hey Mindsetters, TJF, and welcome back to another one of my 5-Minute Fridays, your 5-minute burst of inspiration to launch the weekend. I'm Bob Preston. Hopefully you know me by now, affectionately called Bobby P by some of my closest friends and family. And look where I am today. If you don't recognize this setting, I'm on the beautiful campus of UCLA in Los Angeles, California, where I happen to be involved in many volunteer activities as not only an alumni advocate, but also a parent ambassador for the university because my daughter is a junior here at UCLA. So it's the perfect opportunity to talk about something close to my heart, and that's the incredible power of giving back and volunteering in retirement. But first, let me take you back a bit into my childhood and where I grew up, so you can understand my connection also to UCLA and volunteering. I grew up right here in Southern California, and if you knew me back then as a kid, you know I was all in on UCLA basketball. Bill Walton, Jamal Wilkes, all these incredible players that came through this university, and my hero was the legendary coach John Wooden, the man, the myth, the legend, and to this day, one of my favorite Wooden quotes still guides how I live, and that goes like this: nothing can give you greater joy than doing something for another. And that's a direct quote from John Wooden. Even as a kid, I didn't fully understand what he was talking about, but now, especially in retirement, I totally get it. That's what this stage of life is really about for me, helping others, sharing what I've learned, and staying connected through all of the service that I'm able to provide. You see, when we retire, we suddenly gain something we haven't had in decades: time, right? And at first, that feels like total freedom. There's no deadlines, no staff meetings, no overflowing inbox in your email. But after that novelty wears off, a quiet question kind of creeps in. What now? I almost have too much time and I'm getting a little bored. Well, that's when the real journey begins. And I found this in my life these days. Finding new ways to connect, to contribute, and feel needed is a huge part of being happy in retirement. And that's where volunteering becomes a huge game changer, and I know it was for me. Giving back has always been part of who I am, but in retirement, I've been lucky enough to serve in a few meaningful volunteer roles, one of them being right here at UCLA as the Vice Chair of Communications on the UCLA Parents Council. It's my way of staying connected to the Bruin community and giving back to the university that has shaped so many lives, including my own within the UC system. I'm a graduate of UC Santa Barbara as a bachelor's degree and also an MBA at UC Irvine. And so my own sense of values as an alumni and pride as a lifelong fan, it just helps me feel good about what I'm doing every day. Every time I collaborate with other parents, share ideas, or communicate our mission, it gives me that same sense of purpose I once got from leading teams in my career. And it's a reminder that our skills and our heart for service, those don't retire when we do. Volunteering for me has fed something deep in my human spirit, and I think it will for you too. It fills that space that used to be occupied by work deadlines, goals, team projects, but with something much more rich: connection, gratitude, and also that sense of belonging. It's not just emotional. Studies show that retirees who volunteer regularly have lower stress levels, better physical health, and even live longer. And I think we all want that to happen, right? But the real benefit is simply the joy, like John Wooden said, right? The quiet satisfaction of knowing you made someone's day easier, gave them hope, or simply showed up when it mattered and taught them something that they didn't previously know. That's self-worth in its purest form. So if you're feeling a little aimless in retirement, here's a simple challenge for you today. Find a way to give back, whether it's mentoring children, young professionals, maybe students from the college where you finished, joining a nonprofit board, whatever, serving your local food pantry, or helping at a community event. Just start something. It can be small, doesn't have to be big. Because when we volunteer, we're not only helping others, we're also reminding ourselves that we still have value in this life and have energy and purpose to share. And as Coach Wooden taught us, nothing can give you greater joy than doing something for another. Turns out, he was right all along. All right, Mindsetters, that's your 5-minute inspiration for today. Hopefully it's been helpful. If you liked this message and it resonated with you, please pay it forward. Share the Retired Mindset podcast with a friend. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave a review, or tell me about your volunteer story. You can do that through social media by leaving a comment. You can text to me also, or find my contact information on our website, theretiredmindset.com. Until next time, keep your heart open, your spirit generous, and remember, the best way to receive joy is to simply give it away. This is Bob Preston, Bobby P, signing off and reminding us all in retirement, soul meets body. Hey, thanks for joining me today, and see you next time.
The Retired Mindset 5-Minute Friday. Short episodes in 5 minutes or less.